world's biggest RC car. It cost $10,000 to build. I broke it. So in this live stream or replay for most of you guys watching, we're going to fix it. So this is my primal laminator, and I've put the classic body in it. A lot of people actually said in my not in live stream, on my short, done a little short video here. Look, this is how we broke it. I'll just quickly show you. So what I've done, as it went up at the angle like that, I hit the, no, I'll give it throttle to stop it nosediving, but when it landed, it still had a little bit of throttle on, and it blew something inside the transmission. So we're going to take it apart and have a look if we can fix it in this video. Now people say, no, that's not a $10,000 RC car. I've seen these for $75 on Facebook. Well, guys, that's going to be a scam. You're not going to get it. These are over $3,000 just for the car. And then you've got all the upgrades. So look, we've got a great big Taylor 80cc engine in it. That was about $3,000. We've done a double shock conversion, long wheelbase conversion, heavy duty servos all round, rear wheel steering, load of other mods that I've forgotten about as well. So anyway, I'm going to start wrenching. I'm going to try and get a few comments. I've got an iPad here, and I'm going to try and get this car up on the bench in a minute. And then I'll be able to get some comments. But for now, I've got to get the wheels off first, because it's too heavy and too big to fit on there with the big wheels on. So we're going to take the wheels off, put it on the bench, and find out why it's lost drive. I mean, the engine revs up, but it doesn't move. And I think the problem's in the transmission, so we have to get the transmission out. And getting the transmission out on this is actually quite a bit of a pig. Right, anyway, we've got Henry's RC cars in the house. There we go, we got the comments on here. Get rid of all that. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I can't get all the comments, but I'll try to get to some of them. Right, I'll just donkey down here for a minute. We'll get the wheels off, and then we'll get a few comments. So, got this ugga dugger here for getting the wheels off. There's one. Guys, these wheels are massive. Look at that. That is a wheel from it. Look at it. It's like head size. Maybe even bigger than head size. I've heard a few people say, that's not the world's biggest RC car. Mythbusters done a real car and made it RC. But in my eyes, that's not really an RC car. It's still a real car. They've just made it RC. You know, in my eyes, it's kind of have been made as an RC car to start with. Otherwise, you could just make a sofa radio controlled and just call that the world's biggest RC car. Oh, not strong enough. All right, we need to get a more powerful ugga dugger. Come with me. While we're over here, I want to show you something anyway. Ta-da! Look at that. My new tyres have come back for the big monster truck. Got this nice red beadlock ring on there. Got the rest of them in here, look. Get the light on. There you go, look, got one there, and another few there, look. So I'm going to try and get these wheels on that truck and have it fitting in this workshop. I don't know if it's going to fit, I've measured it, and there's going to be about 6 inches of space either side. But it's going to be difficult to try and get them on in here, but we're going to try. This has been my lifelong dream, and I want to come in here, cup of tea in the morning, and then just admire it. Right, more powerful ugga dugger in here somewhere. I think, is that it? Yep, that's it. There we go. There we go. So these are the more heavy duty tyres that I was on about. So the last tyres, when I done my show the other day, or back in August, I mean, I had the BKT tyres on there, and the BKT tyres, they're like racing tyres, and they're quite thin rubber, and they puncture quite easy if you're doing cars, like crushing cars and stuff. So I've got these tyres here that are a lot more durable for crushing cars. There we go. Turn that light off again to keep Greta happy, or she'll tell me off. Got to remember to keep you plugged in, otherwise my phone battery's going to go flat. I was going to work on that laminator there, So that laminator there is almost the same as that one. The only difference is that one's brushless. But I've got a twin shock conversion to do on it, and I was about to do it, but the standard shocks, they do leak a little bit. So I found some O-rings that fit in there to stop them from leaking, but I haven't got any left. So I've ordered some more off of Amazon. They should be here tomorrow, then I can get that one working again as well. Oh, look at that, Milwaukee power. And before you Milwaukee fanboys start giving DeWalt a hard time, this is the latest brushless version. That DeWalt that we used a minute ago, that's like a really old brushed one. So you can't really compare like the worst DeWalt with the best Makita. That's not fair. If you got the best DeWalt one, you'd probably be just as good as this one. But man, this thing's got some power. I'll have a little chat with some of you guys in a minute. Once we get this thing on the bench. Uh-oh. It might be a bit of a long-winded live stream, because these are quite tricky to work on, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the camera in there and show you guys exactly what's happening. But it gives me a chance to have a little chat with some of you guys, because otherwise I'll just be doing it on my own anyway. So I may as well put the live on, have a little chat with you lot. And my iPad's not behaving for some reason. The iPad for the comments for some reason has gone all weird. Trying to get the iPad to work again. Live. Right, there we go. Back in action. Henry RC car goes monster truck durability test at 2 million subs. That one, yeah, not the real one yet. I'm sure the real one will get its durability test at some point. Right, next, we've got to get the body off. We've got a few body clips all the way around. We've got 4 body clips on the back, and then we've got 2 either side. Yeah, we'll try and get a bit more interesting in a minute, guys. Once we get all this lot off of here, and then we've got 2 on the front. I mean, when this thing's working, it is like, for me, the most fun I've ever had with an RC car when it works. But it's not the most reliable. When you've got to work on it, everything's heavy. So everything's got pros and cons. There is no perfect RC, that's why it's just best to get all of them. Each one's got its own pros and cons. Right, that's all the clips out. So this thing is quite good for getting the clips out. This is actually a nitro exhaust spring tool thing, but for getting body clips out, it's pretty good. Obviously you can use your hand as well, but it's easier when you use that. Come on, off with you. Why doesn't it want to come off? I know a lot of you guys are saying I should get a red one of these. I will do. I will get a red one of these at some point. You can get clear bodies and you can paint them red. So that's going to be like a little miniature version of the real one. How cool is that going to be? Get him on the bench. Oh my god, it's heavy. It might not look so heavy, but it's about 40 kilos there, I think. Get his camera to it. Right, that's a bit better like that, isn't it? Right, where's my cup of tea? So it says gas powered X-Max. Yeah, I mean I was tempted by that. Right, we've got to get out the transmission. I think that's where the problem is. So this is all turning. All axles are turning, all four. So I don't think the problem is with any of the diffs. So it's been a minute since I took a diff out on this, but I think we've got to take this plate off here, get the chain off, then we've got to faff about in there, get the drive shafts off. It is a faff, guys. I'm not really looking forward to it. It's definitely a faff. Try and set you up so you can see what's going on. Might not be the easiest. Got cheeseburger in the house. What's the cats been up to? They're just sleeping. That's all cats seem to do, just sleep. Am I out for curry after this? No. Got a bit of a belly going on here, so no curry for a while. Got to lay off the curry till the belly's gone. That there. Kev used impact sockets that deliver more torque. Yes, that is an impact one. But I don't think we need more torque on this. There's too much torque, you start rounding off threads and stuff. Off with that. Can you do a mini Z buggy build? I've got a mini Z buggy, but it's ready to run. I don't need to build it. We'll keep all my tools here. I'll try and be a bit organised. And the gloves are going to go on as well in a minute, I think. Yeah, gloves are going on. It's going to be all oily and greasy in there. So we're going to get all gloved up. I don't think I've ever done a live on this. I think this will be the first time. Any news on bigger property, says Ben. I'm going to wait now. Interest rates have gone up, mortgages have got more expensive, and I think the house prices are going to come down. They already have started to come down, so I'm going to hang on and wait a little bit. Right, so that's the cover. Chain in there, and the chain's good, so it's not the chain. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on in there. There's not much space. I can't even turn it. And I've got you guys plugged in charging on a tripod. So if I can't move you over anymore, you're going to fall off the bench. So that is about your maximum what I can show you. Right, so next. It's going to be a bit long-winded, guys. If you don't want a long-winded video, then go watch something else. This one's going to be long-winded. What happened to Overgear channel? Well, I've done a bit of gaming when it was locked down. But our Prime Minister Boris says 2 weeks to flatten the curve. So, you know, I behaved myself for 2 weeks. It was back to normal then, bashing every day again. So, I'd rather play with real RCs than to play on video games. Alright, so it's got that E-clip on here, I've got to try and get off. Another one on this side. And then, you should be able to get this whole sprocket assembly and slide it off, just like that. Just like that. And that's good. I've never broken that piece. And I'm going to try it and stay organised throughout this whole process. Because when you start getting a messy bench, you start losing things. Right, so next we've got 4 screws in there. And we've got to take those out to get the gearbox off. Our footage hoodie's coming back. Mine got stolen. Oh no! I'm sure they are on the merch shop. If you click on the link down below, there should be some there. Hardcore in the house. How you doing, dude? Zoom in, please. I can't really zoom. I mean, I can put you on a different tripod, but then I can't plug it in on the charger. That is the trouble. mean, it's a one-man band live stream. If I had someone operating the camera, it'd be a little bit easier. Right, so next, I think we have to tip it up on end. I don't know what end. Let's try this way first. Hardcore says angle is fine. Yeah. Right, so next we've got to get this transmission out. I mean, I could put you on a tripod and put you there, but then you're going to be in the way. I'm going to keep knocking it and you're just going to see my back. And also, I'm not going to have the charge lead plugged in, and then you'll go flat and you won't see anything. So I was going to do this on my own and not bother live in it. Right, if I get to have a little chat with you guys, it's all good. So next, I've got to get the prop shaft off. So the gearbox is loose now. I don't know if there's anything else holding it in there now. Anyway, we'll get this out. I'm not going to ugly-dugger these because I don't want anything stripping off in there. That in there. That out of there. When are you going to take out the rustler for before? Oh, I don't know, but I'm going to get the slashes out soon. I want to put a new bug body onto one slash. And then the other one, just use it as it, I guess. Drive shaft. Or prop shaft. When I call it prop shaft, and the Americans don't know what I'm talking about. If you call it centre drive shafts, then the English don't know what you're talking about. So you can't win. What you been up to, hardcore? When is your primal gravedigger going to be here? I don't know, I've got to message him actually. I've ordered one. I've ordered the limited edition one. Hey, Craig in the house. I saw your video earlier with the tunnel flooding. Have you ever gone camping? Yes, at Santa Pod I've been camping. I don't really like camping though. I can never get to sleep in tents. Right, so now, I mean this would just fall out now, but there's this funny clamp thing here that's in the way. And this is really fiddly to get out. I don't like it. Let's get him out. Let's get him out. Get more nitro, says that one RC car. I'm getting into my nitros at the minute. I've always liked nitros. When nitros are running good, I'd say they're more fun than the electric ones. I mean, they're not quite as powerful, but you know, a lot of the time the electric are like completely overpowered anyway, so it's not such a bad thing. I like Savage, for example. That just ran like a dream last time we had it out. Really enjoyed it. I really, you know, when nitros are messing around, you tend to get fed up with them, and they're not doing for a while. But when nitros are running properly, it's just so much fun. Right, that on there. That on there. That on there. Yeah. Really normal Allen key now. This bit's really fiddly. Really fiddly. Not that side. Not that side. Really fiddly this is, people. I'll tell you what though, hardcore, the petrols do get annoying. The petrol noises. It's alright if you're the one doing the petrol noise, it's alright. But to everyone else, it's just the most annoying noise. See, that's what puts me off going to that Cambridge Raceway. It's just non-stop noise all day. You can't even talk. Come out! Oh man. Man. There's just no room to get the Allen key in there. I've got an Allen bolt in there. Try and hold the head with a pair of pliers. It's probably easier to take the gearbox out of the real monster truck than on this. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Might be doing it wrong, mightn't I? Might be doing it the hard way. Might be an easier way of doing it. No. Oh, damn it. Hardcore says when you're trying to film. Yeah, if you're trying to film, so that's why we've got the old gloves on, look. Yeah, if you're trying to film an electric car, someone's ripping around in a bloody petrol one, it's the worst. Ah dear. Missions, people, missions. I remember I cut an Allen key down to get it in, but I don't know where I put it. Alright, this has got to come out now. Right, there we go. There we go. Mould grip saved the day. Craig goes, have you got the big wheels for the Monster? Yes! They came the other day, got me in the workshop. I showed them a minute ago. If you rewind, you'll be able to see. Right, so now, this piece off. And hopefully now, gearbox will come out. Wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble, wibble. Oh, I was jammed. Oh, no. Yes, 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 we got it, we got it. Oh, yes. Right, it should get easier now. So we've got the brake cable stuck onto it. So that is just a 2.5mm Allen key. Well, once this gearbox is out, it's going to be easier for me to show you what I'm doing. So it's actually come out a lot easier than the first time I've done it. I think I'm learning how to do it. I think that's what the thing is. It's definitely getting easier. I mean, I've taken these out of here a few times now, so it's just getting easier. There we go. Gearbox is out. That was definitely a lot easier than before. A million times easier. And before I've done it on the floor as well, it made it harder. Hey, Craig says sweet, they look nice. They look epic, dude. With the red bead lock on there. Can't wait to get him on the truck. Jason in the house. Where's the sausage? Sausage is behind you. And I've got to repair the sausage, and then I want to do a long jump with it soon. Probably going to take it up to Paddlesworth and see how far we can get it down the ramp. Right. Let's get this monstrosity moved over. I can't believe how easy it came out this time. I don't know why I've been procrastinating so long to take it out. Remember the first time I took it out, I was swearing and huffing and puffing and everything. But now it's come out quite easy. That. There. I'm guessing the problem has to be in here. It's got to be a... Oh no, but it's turning though. Look, it is turning. That'd be weird if it's not the transmission. That's weird. How can that be? So it's not... This is all turning now. It's got to be the problem. It's completely lost drive. Unless, of course, the clutch completely exploded, but I can't see that happening. That's weird. I'm guessing in here is going to be a broken shaft. But it's just weird because it turns. Look, I'm turning that. Look, if we put this on there. Look, that's turning. That's weird. That is weird. That's turning as well. What? I'm confused now. Well, let's get the cover off and have a look. But that's weird. That is weird. No idea why that could be. Any of you lot in the comments know? Feels smooth. Yeah, it feels lovely. What do you guys in the comments reckon why it's lost drive? And if you go back and watch that video, you'll see that I'm revving it up and it doesn't go anywhere. It just revs. It's like there's no clutch in it. It's like completely lost drive. Like it's not like a little bit lost drive, like completely lost drive. It be the clutch. It's weird. I mean, it can't be the clutch, can it? Could it be the clutch? There's no bits fell out of it or anything. Right, well, let's get the cover off anyway and have a look. Maybe the shaft is broken, but it's somehow still holding together. What do you guys reckon is wrong with it? Dead clutch. I'm kind of hoping it's this, because I'm not up for taking the clutch out. That means I've got to take the whole engine out. I haven't got a spare anyway, so I'm hoping it's going to be a shaft in there. Ah, yes it is, look. There we go. Broken shaft. I've done a few of these. I've tested some prototype ones in the past, but this is definitely a weak spot on the Raminator. You have to be careful when you jump these that you do not land on the power. It's like on a real monster truck, you know, if you land on the power with that, you're going to break it. That's the thing. You know, I've heard people in the comments say, why is it so weak if it costs so much money? You know, I've got a slash that's 10 times stronger and faster. But it's a different scale, it's a lot lighter. You know, when you start scaling these things up, all the stresses get exponentially more. Right, so here, I think is the shaft that's broken. M2C should start making some. Well, Taylor RC makes some stuff. But yeah, someone does need to make a stronger shaft to go in here. Alright. That shaft is stuck in there. I think, is it that one? No, it's not even that one. Oh no, don't tell me I haven't got that one. Oh no, I don't have that one, guys. I don't have it. That means I can't fix it. Oh. Well, that's a short live stream, guys. I haven't got it. Haven't got that one. Here's a prototype one that I broke before. I was testing this prototype out for someone and that broke. And it's broken exactly the same place. That's a stock one. I do not think I've got any more. Oh. Well. No, that means I've got to leave the Raminator in bits somewhere. I don't like that. I hate leaving RC cars in bits. I like them all together in one. I hate RC car in bits. I'm going to have to get straight online and order some up. Luckily, when you order parts from Primal, they come really quick. Even though they're from America, they still come really quick for me. And I'll get these gloves off. I'm going to have a look in my box of spares. Right, I don't think I've got any. I think I've already went for my little spares box. Do something else, keep the life going. Well, I could do a little bit on this. This one needs an arm on it. And it started running a bit funny, but I'm going to do that in a different day. It's cold outside. I've got to take it outside to mess about with the engine. And then that Notorious needs a few screws sorting out on the chassis, so we could do that as well. But I thought I had all the transmission shafts spares, I thought. So obviously not. Oh, I'm gutted, guys. I'm gutted. I was really hoping I'll get him fixed again, have him out, because it is my favourite RC that I've got. No. No. Oh, guys. I'm going to cry. Oh. Not looking good. It's not looking good. Oh, what happened there? Ah, bag split and everything fell out of it. Ah, typical. Typical that is, eh? I've already gone through here, so I don't think I've got any. I've got some of these Taylor heavy duty diff cups. These are a weak spot on the laminator as well. And these are heavy duty hardened steel ones. So I've tried these in the front of my laminator. So far perfect. Now I've ordered enough to do all the rest of my laminators. Right. So none in that box. Got another box here. So this is going to go on the electric laminator. Another set of shocks, and double shocks in that one. Whee, there you go. Got some red bead locks for when I get my red body. A few other bits and bobs in there, but I don't think I've got that gearbox shaft. I've got a few other bits and bobs. That's typical, isn't it? You've got all these spares, and then the spare that you need, you haven't got. No, you haven't got it. Haven't got it. That's it. Game over on that one, people. Game over on that one. Ah, now we've got to just leave it all in bits. I don't like leaving my RC in bits, guys. Don't like it. Oh. Oh. Hardcore goes sod's law. That is sod's law. Like, you've got all those parts, and you take it apart, thinking you've got all the parts, and then you haven't got the parts. Man, that is the worst. Alright, I think I should put it all semi back together again so that we remember how it goes. Otherwise, I don't know how long it's going to take for all the parts to come. We'll get it loosely back together, just like that. No. Oh, that was like that. We'll leave it loose. Take a drive to the hobby shop. Redfin's my local hobby shop, but he doesn't do laminator parts, otherwise I would. You're gonna have to get a machining lathe and make your own. If I could make some heavier duty ones and I had a lathe, I would. But it's not worth making your own if it's only going to be stock. The amount of time it will take is cheaper to buy new ones. Right, that is that. These are the screws that go through here, so I'll remember that. That's all for that. That's rememberable. Alright, we'll clear the bench and then we'll get another RC to work on. It's a bit sucky, isn't it? Hey? It's a bit sucky. Weld it. No, that's not going to hold. Bloody hell, that definitely won't hold. It'll just wobble all over the place. Shafted cab, yep. You're not wrong there, boy. Get the new primal grave digger, yes! Right, trim table here. We'll get all this stuff back on the floor for now. Let's get rid of all this, because the worst thing you want to do, you don't want to start working on another RC car and then you start mixing all the pieces together. That would be like the worst. Alright, let's get the next victim. So next, right, before we get the next victim, hold on people, I'll have to see if I've even got the part. Hold on, I'm just looking at my pot of spares. So Lossy 5T. Hopefully in here we've got some rear arms. Yes, we have. Right, good. What the junk we've got in here. Yeah, we've got a rear arm here as well. Rear arm there. Right, yeah, good. Right. Hardcore's favourite car, this one. This thing's a beast. I really enjoy playing with this one. Micro Builder says HB Octane video. Yeah, in a couple of days. I was going to put that video out today. That was the original plan. But the Nitro one was filmed first. And if I'd done them the other way around, and you lot really got confused, because in that video I showed the Octane and said that video soon. So if I put the Octane video out soon, then you lot would all be going, well, where's the Octane video? Even though it was already out. So yeah, probably in a couple of days we'll get the Octane video out. It's ready. It's all uploaded. I've just got to make it live. How is Andy? Yeah, Andy's good. Needs a bit of work doing to him, but he's good. Right, so we've got to change that arm there. It's the right one. That one's a left one. Luckily, we've got some brand new ones here. Oh, another left. I hate it when companies have a left and a right arm and sell them both in a pack. Because then what normally happens, you end up with loads of the same arm. That's what arm will do with the rear ones. You always break the same one on the back. You're left with like 10 lefts and no rights. So, you know, I don't mind if they're handed, if they sell them separately. I mean, I suppose you could use the other one on the other side. The only difference is, by the looks of it, no, you can't. The shock thing's different. Oh, well. Oh, why does that not fit? What? What? Why does that not fit? That fits the laminator. It doesn't fit the Lossy one. Well, what size is that then? I'll get my socket set out. Do it with the adjustable spanner. Otherwise I've got to leave you there all on your own while I'm looking for a thing. Got it. We done it with that. Hardcore go 25 mil. Oh, that's probably why then. The Raminac 24mm. Do you have any frogs around where you live? Yeah, I've got frogs. That off of there. See, last time we took this out, Max on one of his little special repair jobs there, look. So we got to get the back hinge pin plate off, that off, that off, that off, and then it should fall off, hopefully. Right, can I plonk you on something else? Put you there, you might be able to see better what's going on. Probably going to fall over though. Right, there you go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to knock you over there. Definitely, because all my tools are there. Trying to wrench and show what's going on is really difficult. You know, when I'm doing wrenching videos, it makes fixing the car take like 10 times longer. See, if I'm doing it like there, you're just going to see that. If I'm wrenching like that, it's difficult to put the camera somewhere. If I put you there, then the camera's in the way there. So, no. I have to put you there, won't I? That's where you're going. That's the view you got, boys. Need to get one of those adjustable camera arms. The thing is, when you're doing wrenching like this, when you're doing it live, you can't just keep moving the camera every few seconds. It's a bit tricky. It's not really a how-to video anyway, you know. It's just me having a little waffle with some of you guys. That's all it is. Overhead bench cam. Maybe. Where you learn to fix all this? Oh, just take it apart and hope for the best. Try and remember where it all goes back together again. Right, that's that out. And next we got shock. Him out of there. But see, what I do with the screws, I normally put them back where they came out, so then when it comes to put it back together again, you can remember. But I won't on this one. It'll fall out when we get it upside down. So now I've got to get this back hinge pin block off, and the sway bar. Won't go in there. No, that won't go in there. Sod's law. Yeah, some of you guys are saying overhead bench cam. I don't know. I don't really like the overhead bench cams. I don't know. There's something about it. I don't like them personally. What do you guys reckon? Do you like overhead bench cams? I mean, I can do it. I can just shove it in there, but I don't think you'll like it. Will that stay there? Keep trying to fall over. It doesn't feel like you're part of the show, does it, when you're there? I don't even know if it will stay there. Right, there. Look, I can't have it like that, but I don't think you'll like it. That's it, hardcore. Loses a personal touch. I agree. I agree with you. You're going to lose the personal touch. I mean, whenever I watch a video on YouTube and it's overhead, I'll turn it off. I just don't like watching them. So what do you guys reckon? Do you like this view or not? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. Do you like the overhead or not? I'm going to go with not. I can see it on my iPad here. I can see the overhead bench cam. No, Hardcore doesn't like it. No, I like your camera style. Yeah. Right, so go on, people. Yes or no? You like it or you don't like it? Yes that you like it and no that you don't like it. No, see, no one likes it. That's why I don't do it, because no one likes it. Right. So now I need to get... I'm going to move you again in a minute. I'll keep it like that for a little while. And then we'll move it back. Yeah, someone goes for an instructional video. Yeah, I mean, when it's a how-to video, it might work. Picture in picture, maybe. Right, these out of there. Put it back, please. Yeah, no one likes it. Yeah, I'm going to put you back. All right, at least we tried it. At least we tried it. There we go. See, somehow that just looks nicer. I don't know why. Kev, how do you find your eBay course? Link down below, dude. There's a free one. It's going to get you go. Oh, pardon me. Free one that'll get you going. A paid for one where I'll share all my secrets. But the paid for one comes with 30-day money back guarantee, so if you don't like it, get your money back, no matter what the reason. The idea is that we all make money. I don't want to be the only one making money. We've all got to make money. So if you're going to get the full course and you go through it, and you don't like the idea of it, get your money back. No problem. No problemo whatsoever. Should really ugga-dugga that out, shouldn't I? Still not coming out. Oh no, don't tell me these are too Loctited in too tight. That would be the end of the world. Oh no. No. Right, let's put the impact one in there. No. Oh. When you post the next vid? Couple of days maybe, dude. Right, let's get the Milwaukee out. I'm going to put my goggles on for that. Put the old safety glasses on. Don't want it exploding. Oh, it doesn't come out. Oh, well, I don't know how you're supposed to get it out then. I think to get this back hinge pin block off, we have to get the bulkhead off of the chassis. That's one out. I think I put too much Loctite in. I think we Loctited it too much. Oh yes, one more. Please, last one, please. Oh yes! Oh guys, you don't understand how happy that just made me. That would have been nightmare. What else have we got to take off for that? Why have they made it so difficult just to change an arm? It's a bit daft, isn't it? Is there a quicker way? Hardcore, is there a quicker way of changing that? Is there a quicker way of changing that arm hardcore without stripping the whole car down? Do you really have to strip the whole entire back end off just to get that hinge pin thing through the hole? Why couldn't they just nut and bolt it and slide it out? That seems silly. That seems a stupid invention. Oh yeah. Is it an easier way hardcore, or have you actually got to take the bulkhead off? What? Here are 2 screws. What? What's hardcore about? Here are 2 screws I blah, 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 and then can slide off. Huh? Oh yeah. Ah, alright, hardcore. Yes. Definitely take, alright, okay. Hardcore's right. Careful on the low plug, spot plug. Hardcore's right, bulkhead doesn't have to come off. Oh well. We just took it off for the fun of it. Making extra work for yourself. See, when people say, how do I know how to work on my RC cars? I don't really, I'm just making it up as I go along. See, I just learned something now, didn't I? I learned something fresh today. I thought you had to take the whole hinge pin brace off, it's only the plastic cover. So, we're good. We are good. PR says, Kev is living the dream, well deserved. Thanks, dude. If any of you guys have got a dream, make it happen. I mean, yeah, it is a dream for me. Getting to play with RC cars for a living. I love it. Oh, still doesn't want to come out, Dave. Hardcore Dave. What's the is there a technique of getting this shaft out of there? What is... Oh, Dave, what's the... How are you supposed to get that pin out now? I should just give it to Hardcore Dave to fix it. See, it looks like this pin should slide out, but it's wedged in there. Ugh. Oh, there we go. There we go, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Right, that is out. That is that arm out. And then droop screw out of this one. I could dugger it, why not? And then droop screw back into the new one. Oh, not on the wonk. Just a bit of corrosion, Dave says. Yeah, I think what it is because it's got to come out at a slight angle. I think that's what it is. Because these arms are not sitting in straight, they're at an angle like that. So this pin's at an angle like that, and it's kind of wedging in the hole. So I think what I'm going to do is get a drill bit, 6mm drill bit, just slightly a little bit, open up that hinge pin block. Only tiny bit though. I know what people are going to say, no Kev, don't do it, it's going to go sloppy. But I'm not in it, so I don't care. Oh, damn it. You know, I always say the best RC is whichever RC puts the biggest smile on your face. So if you can make maintenance a little bit nicer, it puts a bigger smile on your face and it makes the whole experience of the hobby that little bit better. So, you know, for me, what's the best RC car? It comes down to what's easiest to work on, everything all round. See, so now, look, that goes through lovely now. I've just got the drill bit in there, because if you look at it, look, that pin isn't straight. The pin goes through the hole at an angle. So trying to get a hole that's put in here straight, and then trying to get a pin through that's at the angle is going to wedge up. That's why I struggled. So I've got the drill in there, just made the hole slightly a little bit on the angle. And now look, that pin goes in there lovely. And imagine you're out on the field and you're playing with this and you break it. You really don't want to be struggling. You want to be able to fix it as quickly and as easily as possible. You don't want to be faffing about and getting angry at it. And that's why I don't really play with my Armour 8S. You know, I really struggle working on them. I really struggle. I don't enjoy working on them at all. And it's forever breaking bulkheads. You've got to change the whole bleeding bulkhead every time. And for me, that's just no fun. I don't enjoy it. But an X-Max, for example, that is a pleasure to work on. Not for me. I know some people, they say they hate working on X-Maxes, but for me, I love working on the X-Max. Really easy. Raminator can be a pain to work on, but the trade-off is, it's so much fun when you're playing with it. When you're playing with it, it's just worth it. Dave says he might do that to his. Yeah. It's a little bit more sloppy, but I'm not in it. Doesn't matter. I'm not in it. Where's the Sen Racing F450? Upstairs, dude. Sound gone? No, I've just stopped waffling for a minute. Oh no. Wah. Any Hoss in the future? Yeah, I guess so at some point. I don't know when. No idea when, dude. I think the slashes are going to come out next. You know, not next video, but at some point I'm going to get the slashes out, do a bit of work on those. OM4's got a FTX on back order. That's annoying when you got something on back order. You just want to play with your new toy and you've got to wait for it. Do you have any turtles around where you live? Not naturally. And people have them as pets. Get in. Get in. Osborne go, Kev. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing alright, dude. Bit annoyed though because I was trying to fix the raminator and I haven't got the part. So now the raminator's sitting there in bits until I get the parts turned up. I normally like ordering the parts first and then fix it all in one go. But sometimes you've got to take it apart to see what's gone wrong with it. Mike Builder goes, talk to Cletus yet about a collab. He's in a different country, dude. Alright, that in there. That back in there. Feelings on Tom Lee calling you a man-child. Oh, I am a man-child, aren't I? But he's not wrong, is he? He's not wrong about that. I mean, we're adults playing with toy cars. I mean, there's no other word for it, is there? I mean, we are man-childs. He's a man-child as well. Just stating the obvious, really, isn't it? How much you spent on RC gear? Oh, no idea, dude. No idea. I really like this RC, guys. We are all big kids. That's it, David. We are all big kids. Nothing to be ashamed of. Do you know what annoys me in this hobby? Is when you get fully grown adults that try and make these RC toys something like they're not. You know, they try and make out that they're big business and it's really serious matter. And to me, that just takes the fun out of it. I mean, the only reason we've got these is for fun. That is it. There's no other reason. You know, unless you do YouTube and you're doing it as a job. But, you know, if you're not doing it for a job, the only reason is for fun. I'll do it for both. I'll do it because I love doing it. And if it pays you as well on top of it, it's a bonus. But I don't get, you know, when some people go RC racing, they start shouting at people and they're not having fun, and then if it's not going to plan and they go home. And I'm just thinking, dude, it's supposed to be a hobby. Just why bother coming? If you're going to come to an RC event and start getting angry, why bother coming? Or in the comments sometimes you see people that are just so angry. It's like, well, why are you watching the video? If it's supposed to bring joy. It's supposed to bring people together. So it makes no sense to me when people take it too seriously and they have a go at each other and they're not having fun. So yeah, I am a man-child, and we all man-childs. We all are. It's just a toy, isn't it? It's just a toy. And then when people go, it's not a toy. It is a toy. I mean, it's got no other use than to playing with it. Sometimes you get the people with the big radio-controlled jets. That's not a toy. I mean, it's a toy. You're playing with it, dude. It's a toy. If you play with it, it's a toy. Simple as that. You can't argue. If you play with it, it's a toy. And you go, yeah, but it's expensive. Oh, it makes no difference. A monster truck's expensive. That's a toy as well. Right, that's that one done. For some reason, I don't know why, but this engine isn't running that great at the minute. The carb's not loose. I don't know why. It started bogging. If you guys that have watched the video on this, if you guys know what it could be, let me know. I mean, it's got a filter in there, so I doubt it's got any dirt up the line. Maybe it just needs tuning. Yeah. Good compression. Yeah. Well, we'll look at that another day. I can't be asked to play with it now. Why is slow mode on? Because, Mr. Chad, if it's not on, people keep copy and pasting the same comment over and over and over, and they ruin the comment section. That is why. If people behaved and didn't keep copy and pasting the same comment, I wouldn't have to. And I know, you know, I'll get it. You know, people want me to respond, but I can't respond to everyone, and especially when there's long ones like Dazzle Spec. He just left a really long comment. It's too hard to read because the comments go off the screen so quick. I've got to kind of pick the comments that go quick. You know, someone goes, I watched Raz Schifrin's Lossy 5T. See, that's quick and easy to read. You play with your monster truck, Kevin. Yes, Osborne RC. Do you still have your cats? Got 2 of them. Can you play guitar? No. So if you leave short comments, they're easier to read. When it's like 3 or 4 lines of comment, they're too difficult to read. So try and keep them short. And the other thing is, I try and answer comments that have already not been done yet. So when the same comments keep coming up, I try and focus on the comments that haven't come up yet in this stream. So keep your comments short, then I can quickly read it before I read it out myself, and then read it out to you guys. Kev, will we buy the newer Dash edition of the Raminator? The Gravedigger? Yes! Do you own a Yeti XL? I don't, no. Are you going to get a TRX4M? Yes, I think so. Kev, will there be an RC version of Game Over? When will there be? Watch this space, dude. I mean, I've made my own one. But hopefully we're going to get some proper ones out at some point that you guys can buy. So watch this space. Something is happening, that's all I can say. But until it's happened, I can't really say what. Do you own any red cats? I don't know. What is your dream car? A 1964 Beetle. When it comes to RC, Raminator and X-Max. So a lot of people say, do I prefer the XRT or the X-Max? I prefer the X-Max because I'm more of a monster truck guy. I know some people like Rich Duperbash and people like that, they don't really like the X-Max as much because it's clumsy. But, you know, for me, I like the clumsiness. I like it being able to get it up on two wheels and wheelies and backflips and self-righting it and all that stuff. That, to me, makes it more fun. So if you want stability and speed, go for the XRT. If you want the more monster truck silliness, clumsiness, all that stuff, X-Max. Durability-wise, they're probably going to be about the same, aren't they? Buy a toy grade and make it brushless. I think Ian done that, actually. Max or Hoss? I prefer the Max, but I let Ian and Claire go on both of them, and they said they preferred the Hoss on that time. Big cup of tea. Yes, this takes 4 cups of ordinary tea. When I put the kettle on, I've got to put it onto 4 cups. So here's a normal cup, look. Here's a normal one, and you can get these in the merch shop, link down below. That is the all-man cup. Just bought a Hyper 7 Nitro. Oh, nice, Richard. Nice cars they are. I've got a Hyper VS Electric. Really good cars. Hyper 7s, really good. Overcompensating cup. Micro builder. I'm doing that with the Monster. Do you like Andrew Tate? I don't know him personally, and he does make a lot of sense in a lot of the stuff he says, but I don't agree with everything. But, you know, you don't have to agree with everything. So, everyone's got different views and opinions on different things. The main thing that I wouldn't agree on with him is that he says that the man can have multiple partners, but the woman can't. But, you know, in my opinion would be that, you know, if the woman wants multiple partners and the men are fine with it, then it's fine. And if the man wants multiple partners and the woman's fine with it, then it's also fine. But if you've got a man and a girl together and one of them's not fine with the other one having multiple partners, which I'm guessing most people are not going to be fine with it, then they shouldn't do it. So I suppose it depends on the setup and it depends on the relationship. So if Tate's got, like, I don't know, 10 wives, for example, and all the 10 wives are happy with the arrangement, then who are we to say? Ever ran a boat in the snow? I haven't tried, dude. Just checked online store. No giant tea mug on there. I got this one from Amazon. Do you like coffee? I like the taste of coffee, but I don't think it's healthy for you. So I'll lay off the coffee. I used to drink lots of it. I used to drink like 10 cups of coffee a day and all the heart feels funny and I was all erratic and stuff and I didn't like the feeling when it done, so I just gave up altogether. If Andy dies, you should buy a Urus. I don't like the Urus. I don't like it. If I got an expensive 4x4, it would either have to be a Range Rover Sport or G-Wagon 4x4 squared. That's what I really want, 4x4 squared. Keva's 20 wives. No, I don't have any wives. Do you still have Lamborghini? Yes. Have you ever tried not putting foam in foam tyres? Yeah, I tried it on the extended Talion. Is it Talion or Typhon? Keep getting mixed up which is which, but in the buggy. Clayton 6S or Sledge? I'm 50-50 still at the minute, dude. I don't know. Both have got pros and cons. So I don't know yet. I've had the Claytons a lot longer. Felony Lambo. Yeah, got to do another video on that. I'll do a burnout. I recommend you get an air compressor to clean cars. I've got an air compressor, but I've also got a Valita blowing machine thing. And that does it a lot better. What are the best drills? I've got a DeWalt and I've got Milwaukee. Both good, both perfect. So I don't know which one's better. They both do the same job to me. When it comes to drill bits, these are my favourite ones, the Prestos. These are really supposed to be for drilling stainless steel. They're really expensive for drill bits, but they're worth every single penny. They will drill through almost anything, and you can sharpen them up if you know how to do it. And you can buy them separately if you break them. Does size matter? Yeah, I suppose it does, depending on what it is, what we're talking about. I suppose if you've got a big bolt and a small Allen key, I suppose you need a bigger Allen key, so the bigger Allen key does matter. Metal rock bouncer video. There is one, dude. There is a video on the main channel with that. What is the stupidest thing you have done? Went to school and had a 9 to 5 job. What is your opinion on Tesla? I am tempted to have one, but I wouldn't want to charge it up off of the grid. I want my own solar panels or my own wind turbine and charge it up myself. I know what they're doing with the energy. They're putting the price up so expensive, just to I don't know, justify somehow that they put all these wind things in everywhere, and then we're poorer. They're making all the money, so I'd say yeah, go with electric, but make your own energy, and stick your finger up to the energy companies and just make your own energy. You're going to need a lot of solar panels. It depends how much you use your car, doesn't it? I mean, if you had panels over your whole roof of your house, and you're only using your car sort of normally, I'd say that's more than enough. Obviously, if you're going to do 300 miles a day, maybe not, but I don't do that much anyway. What is your opinion on Rowan 5B? Love it, dude. Good car. Hardcore says he captures his own gas and recycles it. Why does that sound rude? What do you think about Nissan GTR? I'm not really a fan of Japanese cars, really. But, yeah, I do appreciate them. I mean, for an everyday runaround, to have that much power, pretty impressive. Maybe I'd get one, I don't know. Maybe one day. Not in the US, it's illegal to go off-grid. That's stupid. How can it be illegal to go off-grid? That's just tyranny, isn't it? Forced to be on the grid. Is that in all states or only in some states? How can it be illegal to not be hooked up to the grid? I mean, if it's your house and you don't want electricity from them, why is that illegal? That just proves one thing, corrupt government. It's not illegal in the US as Weezer. I have heard that it's illegal in some places. I don't know where. I didn't think it was illegal. No, I mean, to me, that's just stupid. I mean, how can it be illegal to not want to be on the grid? That just makes no sense. You just have to pay taxes. Why do you have to pay taxes when you're making your own energy? Sod that. I wouldn't pay taxes to make my own energy. You're not even using the money system. I mean, if you earn money, you're using their money, aren't you? So if you have to pay money on their money, then I suppose you're using their money, so you pay the tax. But if you're making your own energy, why have you got to pay tax on it? Middle finger to that. I've heard that, micro builder. It's illegal to collect rainwater in some places. I wouldn't want to live anywhere where it's like that. I mean, England's getting pretty bad. I want to get out of here, really. Oh, the man, I think where it's at the minute. Keep putting taxes up and services down. Ben says UDR or Mojave. I prefer the UDR because of the realism. Mojave's better for bashing, but if I bash, I wouldn't want to use a Mojave anyway. I'd use like a Creighton or an X-Max. RC Jet soon, says Taylor. Maybe, yes. Right, anyway, that's enough waffling for now. Get him back, and then let's have a look at my Outcast. What's going on with that? Get in. Get in there. Right, next victim. Alright, this one here. Bobu says in Germany you can sell your energy. You can sell your energy here as well. However, I wouldn't want to. Because say they charge you like, I don't know the exact figures, but say they charge you 30p a unit to buy the energy. When you sell it back to them, they might give you 5p. And, you know, I know obviously they want to make their little cut on top, but no way am I selling my energy to them for 5p and then they charge 30 pence. No way. I mean, if they gave me 25p and sold it for 30p, fine. Or even 20p and sold it for 30. But no, I'm not selling them my energy for 5p for them to then resell it at 30p. No way. You can suck on my left, you know what. Right, so this, I think it's got, we got the screw snapped off on that, which is, yeah, chassis brace. Right, so let's get the chassis brace out of there. Where's my ugly a bit gone to take the wheel off? Minnesota, they have to pay the same. Well, see, you know, I don't mind them making a little bit. You know, they're the ones that got to manage it and collect the money and all that stuff. So I don't mind, you know, obviously they've got to make a profit. But if they're making more than you're making out of it, I mean, where's the fairness in that? I'm one for fairness. I'm not one for getting shafted. I don't want to shaft anyone, and I don't want to be shafted. I just want to be fair. What's wrong with being fair? Why can't everybody be a winner? Why has there got to be a winner and a loser? Right, that in here. Steam Train Tony in the house. How you doing? Year after year, Kevin will say housing will crash. I'm sure it will crash at some point. Just don't know when yet. But it's got to crash now, hasn't it? I mean, it has to, doesn't it? I mean, if the cost of energy's gone up, everything else has gone up, cost of living's gone up, interest rates have gone up, banks are not lending. I mean, they got to come down, haven't they? Hey, Razzie, the boop head in the house. What's going on? Get back to work. Tyler goes, fact check, not illegal to make your own energy in US. Is it? I swear I've heard it somewhere that it's illegal to come off of the grid and make your own. Apparently you can make your own, but you still got to be on the grid as well. I mean, I'd want to come off the grid altogether. I don't want to be on the grid at all. You have to pay like 50p a day just to be on the grid, even if you don't use it. I don't know if you've got the same in America, but here in the UK, we've got like a standing charge. So even if you're not using any energy, you've still got to pay like 50p a day or £1 a day or whatever, depending what tariff you got. And, you know, I don't think that's fair. I mean, I think you should just pay what you use. So I'd have no problem being on the grid if I had my own solar, my own wind, and my own battery banks. And if I use my own, I use my own. And then if I use the grid, I'll just pay for what I use. Why have you still got to pay £1 a day or whatever it is? And you don't even use it. So for that reason, I just want to be off of it altogether. I just don't want it. See you later. Bye. They're trying to force us all to go electric. All right, great. I'll go electric. But I won't use the grid. I'll make my own energy. Middle finger up. Right. So then that back on under there. What's going on here? It doesn't quite line up though anymore. Get the slash back out. Yes, I am working on a slash video, dude. Soon I will. I've got a slash video planned. Patrick goes, so what do you do for work? YouTube and a little bit of eBay, but mainly YouTube. Oh, look. We've got screws missing in there. Is that... Oh, no. Oh, no. That's ripped the screws out of that bulkhead, I think. Do you know what, though? Kimberly, Basher Queen, sent me these, look. Alloy bulkheads. The quality of these look epic. So I should really put those on there. But I'm going to do that in the video. I'm not going to do it on the live. So for now, let's get some new screws in there and just hope it holds for another go. Yeah, these armour bulkheads, if you're extreme bashing, you're going to go through them. Any plans on Centon vids coming up? No, dude. Kev, how did he meet Max? Redfin Models. I think the solution's going to be to drill the hole deeper and then just ram in a longer screw. Raz, don't ring my phone, I'm living. Right, so a screw that come out of it. I reckon if we ram a 3mm drill bit through there, make it deeper, and put longer screws in, it might get a little bit more out of it. Raz, don't ring my phone. I'm live streaming with it. You're going to ruin it. Right, that in there. Oh no! Oh no, look at that! I stuck the drill bit in there. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, man. I mean, we could change the bulkhead now. You put one of Kimberly's one on there. Should we do it now? Raz, you knob. He goes, yeah, why don't you answer the phone? If I answer the phone, the live stream will turn off. That's why. Oh. 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 I'm not in the mood for doing it. I hate doing bulkheads. It's like the worst job. Really? Should we do the bulkhead now? I'm not feeling it. Oh, you guys are saying do it now. I mean, I can get it out of the way and get it done, I suppose. Right, have a little tidy up first. I'm going to put the kettle on to make myself another chicory. Right, hold on. Oh, guys, I'm not in the mood for a bleeding bulkhead. Alright, let's have a tidy up and we'll do it. Got to tidy all this mess up. There's no way I'm doing a bulkhead with all this mess on the bench. What do you think about Remo Hobby? I think I've had a crawler and it's alright. I mean, you're not on Traxxas quality, but it's alright for what it is. Alright, tidy up. Do what puts a smile on your face. Oh, working on armours doesn't put a smile on my face. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. But, got to be done, isn't it? I've got to do it, otherwise I've got to do it later. I'm begging you to start your own RC brand. A lot of people do say that, but the amount of work involved is going to be like horrendous. And that means I'm not going to be able to make videos as much. And all that effort going into making like an RC brand, if I put the same effort into making a ball shaver, it would make so much more money. I'm not in the mood for doing an armour bulkhead. We'll do one of them. Do you think you will turbocharge Lambo? I probably will at some point, dude. Turbo it or super it. I want to super it really, but I want the extra horsepower. What happened to the bell you used to smash? It's still here. It's still holding on. Someone at Fam Jam gave me a new bell, but it hasn't got a ringer in it, and this one's still hanging on. So I'm going to keep this one going until it fully dies, and then we'll get the other one out. Alright, we're getting a bit tidier. Yeah, but R&D testing of a ball shaver, no way. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a ball shaver. I mean, it's a product that would appeal to a big audience. I mean, RCs is quite a small niche, and you think, if you've got to make your own RC car, look at all these hundreds of parts. Every single item's got to be designed and tested. I mean, for something you're not going to sell that many of, it seems a lot of work. And I haven't got the skills, so I'll have to pay someone and just give them my ideas. Right, just going to make myself another cup of tea, and then we'll start whipping into it. Boom! Right, so Kimberly Basher Queen sent me this stuff here. We have alloy bulkhead, another alloy bulkhead. We've got a carbon fibre ESC tray. I've already got an M2C one on there, so we're not going to put that on there in this video. Servo spacers, these are really handy. Do you know how often I need some of these and I can't find some? So type in Basher Queen. Oh, look, there's a website. Look, www.basherqueen.com. She makes loads of parts for RC cars and the quality looks amazing. So we've got a servo mount there, and I've already got a metal one in there, so we'll save that for a different car. So don't need that for this video. We've got pure force steering, so we've got a servo save upgrade. This is probably going to be really epic because the armours do suffer from a weak servo saver, so that could be really good. Carbon fibre steering plates, they're the things that go in there. Well, I'm going to do a video with this stuff, so I'm not going to do all of it now, but we can do the rear bulkhead now. And we've got a carbon fibre steering rack and a carbon fibre top plate. So I think just for this video, or this live, we're going to put the rear bulkhead in, and then the rest of it will be a video. There you go, Hardcore's put a link in to Kimberly's Basher shop. Alright, suppose we've got to start digging in then. Not in the mood. Not in the mood. But I'll get to chat with you guys. What did you do before YouTube? eBay selling. Take it all apart again. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to take it all apart. When you're extreme bashing, it's just like a bulkhead almost every time I take it out. Bulkhead, bulkhead, bulkhead. What is the best 3S LiPo? I don't know. I've tried lots of different ones, but you know, I'm just a basher, so I don't know. I mean, I've been playing with the Onyx ones recently, and they seem to be giving out loads of power. But when it comes to all technical, which one's better and all that stuff, I'm not really sure. Next. That's that out. See, so what I like to do is keep all the screws with whatever holds it on. To keep all that together, and you know, some of them are obvious. Shock tower next, I guess. Someone goes, Spectrum Smart batteries are good. I've not tried those. I mean, I don't really, you know, as a basher, I don't really notice much difference with batteries. Spectrum too expensive for me, says Micro Builder. Yeah, they are quite expensive, aren't they? You want to see more of the cats? Yeah, I'll have to show the cats again when I in a video. Why don't you use red cat? No reason why not. What happened to the two-wheel drive Rustler? I've still got it. The Rustler is behind me on the shelf. But I just prefer four-wheel drive RCs. But the thing is, I've got so many RCs that each one gets less and less use. What's the easiest? Leave it on there for now, I suppose, isn't it? Leave it on. Someone just goes, what do you sell on eBay? It used to be exclusively RC stuff, but now just anything that there's a profit in it, really. I don't limit myself just to RC. Alright, that off. I think we're nearly off, actually. We've got 4 bolts underneath. Come out. Well, only 2 bolts now. It used to be 4 bolts. Someone goes, get a used Associated MGT8 better than the Savage. No, I don't agree, dude. I don't agree. I've played with one before. Where's that just come from? Oh, that's the centre shaft, and this one's a wheel drive shaft. Okay. Alright, there's the broken drill bit. So we got that out. That out. No, I don't agree with you on that. I mean, it is a cool car, but that's got issues as well. I mean, nothing's perfect, is it? I mean, out of all the Nitro RCs that I've ever used, to me, the Savage is the ultimate. But, you know, that's just my opinion. People try and argue with me. It's like, dude, don't argue with me. That is my opinion. You know, why would somebody argue with what my opinion is or what your opinion is? I mean, you can tell me your opinion, and that's fine. But my opinion is the Savage Nitro is the best Nitro basher. It's not up for debate. That is my favourite basher. So to me, it's the best. So if for you, like, I don't know, like T-Max is better, then that's your opinion. That's fine. But I don't know why people want to argue. I mean, I mean, I know that you think your T-Max is better. You know that I think that my Savage is better. Why would you argue over a toy car, of all things? Just mad. You know, everyone's allowed their own opinion. And everyone's allowed to share it. But then to argue about it, it's just daft. Next, let's get the hinge pin blocks off. Piper says Lossy LST2 is one of the best nitros. Yeah, I had a friend that had one. Not bad, but I still prefer the Savage. But that's fine, dude. You know, you can have your favourite and I can have mine. It's all good. We can all still be friends. Yeah, he doesn't say change my mind. No, I'm not out there to change anybody's mind. They're just toy cars, aren't they, at the end of the day? I'm not there to change anybody's mind. You know, I've probably played with more RC cars than a lot of people. So, you know, if I base my mind on what I prefer, then, you know, that's based on the experience that I've had. More helicopters, please. The thing is with helis, they're fun to fly, but I don't know if they're that fun to watch. Right, that off of there, that off of there. Right, now we've got this. Oh, you know what? That's a good job we changed that. Look at that. It's all smashed in there. These armour bulkheads are definitely not for hard bashing. Definitely not. Planning on getting a Kraken 580. I got one, dude. I got a Kraken 580. That's a helicopter for those of you that don't know. Yeah, the 580 is my favourite one, actually. The 700's a bit too big, I reckon, for me. I like the 580. A little bit smaller, a little bit more nimble. Doesn't look quite as scary. Alright, glove on time now. I've already got dirty fingers, but sod it. It's even more dirty in there. Next Traxxas hot rod video. Probably won't be one. Because I've already done a video on it. And to do another video, I mean, it's going to have to be different, isn't it? So, I don't know, it might come out again one day if I come up with a cool idea for it. But, you know, each video's got to be a bit interesting. You know, just doing the same video over and over is going to lead to a dead channel. That off. Cover off. Diff out. MT10 steering servo upgrade. I put a EcoBoost into my one. And EcoBoosts were my go-to servo, but recently I've had a few go wrong. And so I've been using some of Azzy's servos, the old Perfect Pass ones. And they've been working perfectly so far. They're more expensive, but they're stronger servos. So you get what you pay for. What's going on here? Hard to be logical on the internet, says Chad. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I just find it funny when people want to laugh at your opinion or try and argue with it. I mean, what is there to argue? You know, if you know my opinion and I know yours, what is there to argue about? You've told me your opinion. I know what your opinion is. Why do you have to tell me that 10 times? Dude, I know that's your opinion. Stop telling me. It's like literally nothing to argue about, is there? Some people just like to argue though, don't they? They think just because they've got some belief, they think that everybody else has got to have the same one. That's just silly. All individuals. We can all have individual thoughts. Right, let's open up this nice aluminium bulkhead from Kimberley. Servo for sledge. I've got one of Razzy's servos in there. The old perfect pass servo. That's working perfectly. I mean, if you've got an MT10, you probably don't want to spend much money. So for an MT10, I'd probably go for an EcoBoost. For something like a sledge, they're a little bit more expensive. Heavier car, I'd go with one of Razzy's ones on that one. You can buy his servos on Amazon. Type in perfect pass servo. Right. Oh, look at that. That looks really well made. And these are all made in America. Kimberley actually makes these. They're not just mass produced somewhere. These are made by Kimberley herself. I believe they are anyway. Right. Cover off of there. What do you think about the Revo 3.3? Oh, I love it, dude. I love the Revo 3.3, but I think for hard bashing, it's going to have to go with the Savage for nitro. What do you think about Lossy Laser Nut? Have you one? Yes, I do have one. I've only used it once, though. I've heard a lot of reports of people complaining, saying they're not very strong. But mine's been alright. I haven't broken mine yet, but I've only used it once. Can you put a 78cc engine in the Raminator? I've already got an 80cc in there, dude. Alright, so next, pinion gears. It's already got bearings in there, look. It comes with the bearings. Input gear in. And then diff in there. So far, we're fitting perfectly. Maybe we could do with a little shim on the back of this gear here, look. What do you reckon? Should we put a little shim on there? I don't know if I've got any spare shims. Got a little packet of shims here, hopefully. We've got one in there. I've got a few shims here. You know, when you shim your diffs properly, they're just going to last longer. Now, I normally shim them a little bit too tight because I'm a basher. And it probably will bed in anyway. I mean, if you're a racer, you probably want it all perfectly smooth, but you know, I'm a basher. I just want it to be strong. All that fit in there with two shims on that side. So on the plastic bulkhead, you can just force in an extra shim, but on the metal ones, you might not be able to. Yes, it does go. So look, I'll put two shims on there. When you get the armours nowadays, they do come with... Oh, it even comes with them anyway, look. It comes with shims in Kimberley's pack. I didn't see that. And it comes with a gasket underneath. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Still got grease on there, so I'm not going to bother giving it any more. Lid on. Do you play piano still? I had a little go on it today for 5 minutes for a bit of a laugh. I'm not really good at it though. Bit of Loctite on there. That in there. When is next eRevo 2.0 video? None planned, dude. None planned at the minute, dude. Yeah, that's better. Diff's in there lovely now. Do you know, on the hot racing bulkheads, they're not made properly because when you tighten up the diff cap, it crushes the bearing and makes the diff go tight. If you look at this, look, perfect. So these, I would say, are definitely better than the hot racing ones, so far. So far, until I've properly tested them, I won't know. Alright, next, sway bar. Get sway bar back on there. Is it curry night? No. I'm off to curry for the minute. Belly's getting a bit big. Need to work on getting the belly a bit smaller first. Then we'll get back on the curry. Do you have any Thunder Tiger truggies? I don't think I have. I had a Thunder Tiger EK4 and it was absolutely awful. It was the worst RC car I ever had. Absolute waste of money. That completely sucked. At the time, I didn't have much money. It took me a long time to save up for it. And then I took it back to the shop where I got it from and they didn't want to help. I think the shop's gone now. It doesn't exist anymore. Didn't want to help. Didn't want to refund me. Didn't want to help me sort it out. But basically, like, I couldn't get the engine running properly. And, you know, I put my hands up. I'm not the best at tuning engines. But I had someone that is good at tuning engines. Like, he does like World Championship RC car racing. And he couldn't even tune it. So the problem was with the engine. And a lot of people online said he just can't tune those engines. They just don't want to tune. Because it was like a 70 size helicopter engine that they put into an RC car. And then, yeah, it did run a little bit, but badly. It kept stalling, kept overheating. It was just crap. And so the first time I hit the brakes, stripped the front diff. First time I accelerated, stripped the rear diff. And that wasn't even bashing. That was just driving it around. That thing absolutely sucked. The chassis bent just from little jumps. So that's why now, if a product sucks, I'm going to shout to the hilltops with it. If a product sucks, I'm not going to go easy on the brand. I'm just going to let you guys know. Because I'd hate it that any of you lot save up for something. You know, back in the day before I was making any sort of money, you know, I used to, like, for my first Manta Ray, it took me 2 years to save up for it. So, you know, I know what it's like saving up hard for something. And then to see someone get ripped off and to buy a crap product, no, I'm not having it. So I'm going to share it with you guys. When a product sucks, I don't care what the company is, I'm going to share it. If the company goes bankrupt, they deserve it. You put out a bad product, you deserve the repercussions. Kev, do you ever race competitively? No. I mean, I go to my local club, Vinny's club, but it's not, well, it is racing, but it's not like hyper competitive. C10 body for X-Max. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I have Traxxas Hoss. What upgrades do you recommend? Metal shafts, I think. Let's have a look on mine. I think, yeah, metal shafts. I think that's about it. If I remember correctly, just get the Traxxas metal shafts, job done. Noah goes, what car is this? This is a Notorious. But there we go, look. So we've got all 4 bolts holding the diff in, done up tightly. And the diff spins perfectly, look. On the hot racing one, if you do these nuts up tight, it crushes the bearing, then it all goes tight. And then you have to like put loads of Loctite in there and leave it loose. So hot racing ones, not a fan. Put V8 in the Primal Monster truck. I don't think there is a V8 that's got enough power, really. It would be cool, though. It would be absolutely amazing if there was. No one goes alloy bulkhead bent chassis. Well, dude, if you're bashing to the complete extreme, yes, it could well bend the chassis. But the other alternative is like smashing a bulkhead like every time I take it out. So at the end of the day, everything breaks in the end. Nothing is completely indestructible. Stinger is a supercharged V8. Yeah, I know, dude. I've seen the video, but it doesn't look that powerful. It looks a bit lazy. I don't even know if you can buy them. So it would be an epic project, but to do a project like that is so much work. It would be less work just to build a real one. Hardcore says you hate changing bulkheads on armours. Yeah, so do I. It sucks. Can you buy a Dodge Demon? It is pretty tempting, you know. One day, but I'll probably get a Hellcat though. Demon just seems overpriced. When you could get like a Hellcat, which is pretty much the same for like half the price. So I'll probably get a Hellcat. Yeah, no one needs them for the Typhon. Breaks it every time. Yeah, dude, every time I take out an armour, bulkhead done. Every time. I'm getting fed up with it. I'm getting bored of these armour bulkheads, like dying every outing. How do you feel about GPM parts? I've got a few GPM parts, and so far they've been good. I mean, they used to be a little bit sus in the day. I mean, if you look at the quality of GPM and compare it to like M2C or Trill or Kimberley's parts, the quality is not really fully there, but they are cheaper. So, you know, you get what you pay for, I guess, don't you? Is that way round? Yeah, so that back in there. Bit of Loctite on this screwage here. And someone goes, Nitro Sledge. I say I wouldn't bother with that because you can already buy like an Inferno Nitro or something like that. So to me it's a bit pointless, but Nitro X Max, I like the idea of that. That'd be something pretty unique. Yeah, someone goes, where's the Infernos? I've got one above my head and I've got two over there. You should buy another one of those Mammoth Works cars undercover and see what they can do. Yeah, maybe. If you guys want to see it, I would, but how many people want to see it? Do people even care? I mean, it's like $1,600 for the cheap one. And it's like, the infraction is like better in like every single way. I don't know. If you lot really want to see me do one, I'll do it, but I don't think enough people care. Alright, that is that back on there. So next we need to put these shafts back in and then the tower back on. Some people always tell me off when I don't clean all the parts when I'm fixing stuff, but it's like, I spend ages cleaning that. Next time we take it out, it's dirty again anyway. Do you have Traxxas Bandit? No, I don't. I do not. A lot of people keep telling me to twin turbo the Lambo. I am tempted, dude. I mean, I'm tempted with the supercharger as well. But the trouble is, the price of these kits, I could buy like a whole monster truck engine. And I would rather have a monster truck engine than to turbo the Lambo. But never say never. I probably will do it one day. I mean, how did that come? That came out of there, so it must. Right, there we go. Right, that's it. We're in. We're in, boys and girls. We're in. that on that side, that on that side. And what screws was it that held it? Was it... What screws held it on? Was it these? I don't think it was these, but it was ones like these. How do I find out which diff is clicking on the 6S Notorious? I normally just abuse it until it dies, and then you know which one it is. It's probably not the proper way of doing it. That's the way that I do it. If any of you know like a proper way of doing it, then share in the comments. But if I've got a clicking diff, or any clicking anywhere, I normally just abuse the hell out of it all until it packs up, and then you know. Alright, so I'm going to leave these two screws loose for now until we get the wing back on. And then tighten it all up. Otherwise, if you tighten these up, it might be a little bit misaligned, and then you're going to struggle getting the other screws in. So it's always best to leave all the screws loose and then go in afterwards and do them all up. You know, ones where like you're aligning something anyway. You should make Nitro X Max. You know what? I am tempted to make a Nitro X Max, but it'd be the braking system was going to be the hard bit. What do you think of Wakey Wine selling Prime for £100 a can? They can, can't they? Free market capitalism. They can sell it for whatever they want. I mean, if some fool's going to pay that for it, that's their problem. I'd say the problem is with the idiot that's going to buy that, not with the person selling it. I mean, if I'd a can, and someone's going to give me £100 for it, take it. That's how free market capitalism works. You try and get maximum money for what you sell by giving the best service. And if someone comes along and he outcompetes you and offers a better service or the same service for less money, then he's going to win. So if someone's going to come along and pay £100 for Prime, then go ahead, sell it for £100. But I don't think people should be buying it for that. If people are going to buy it, then obviously it's worth it to that person buying it. And if you think it's too much, then don't buy it. I mean, personally, I wouldn't even pay 50p for a can of it. Personally. But, you know, everyone's different. So, oh man, that shock tower on there's in the way now. I can't get that back on. I have to take shock tower back off. Oh, damn it. Damn it! Why don't you use the Ugger Dugger? I could use the Ugger Dugger, but when you're threading into aluminium, if you go straight in with the Ugger Dugger, you could round the thread off. And the screws go in so easy on aluminium that it's not really much harder to do it with this. Look how easy that is. It just spins out like that. Done. By the time I pick the Ugger Dugger up, I've done it. When you're doing it in plastic, it's quick and easy, isn't it? And if you misalign the thread a little bit, it doesn't matter too much. But if you misalign it on aluminium, you're done. Right, so that on there. Talking to myself. This is a tricky bit. It's getting this centre shaft back in. You're going to hear me swearing in a minute. Hopefully not though. No, I'm not going to swear. Don't worry, I'm not going to swear. I might feel like swearing, but I'm not going to do it on a live. I try not to anyway. If it gets too annoying, then it might well... Oh, we're in! We're in! Yes! With no potty mouth. Yes, get in. Get in, my son! Right. And that was these two screws. Sell Lambo, get something new. No, why? I can't think of any car that I'd have instead. I mean, I want to get more cars, but I need the space first. So once we get the new property, then we can get some more toys. But we need the space first. But I can't think of a car that I can't, you know, I wouldn't sell it to get something else because there's nothing else that I'd rather have. Noah goes GT2 RS. I'd rather have mine, dude. I'd rather have my one, dude. Porsche GT3 RS. Yeah, I do like those cars, but I still rather have mine. I got Savage 21. What Savage you got, pal? I have 3 Savage XLs, I think. Savage X and a Savage Octane. A newer Lambo. Nah. I mean, I like the SVJ, but I wouldn't get rid of mine to get an SVJ because my one's a nicer drive. Well, I would get an SVJ as well, maybe one day. Who knows? Who knows? Can you get a trackless J-Tow? Yes! Now you're talking. Oh no! Bloody drive shaft fell out. Oh. Why? Why did you fall out? No, it's not too difficult though. It's back in. Tell you what, drive shaft falling out on the front is a lot worse. On the back, it's not too bad. I don't know what's worse, a man-child playing with a toy car or 518 people watching a man-child playing with an RC car. I don't know what's worse. Alright, that's in. Right. Okay. Stop the shaft falling out again. I think we'll flip over and then we'll get screws in the bottom here. Probably gonna get new ones. Get some new screwage. Gasket for bulkhead, Kev. Oh, dude, I know. If you're going to go through water and mud, yes. However, it's a pig to put it on a little bit. I might be doing it wrong, but I've tried to put one on there before, and then all the shaft keeps falling out, and you're trying to line it up, and I was getting so frustrated with it, I was like, sod it. So I might be doing it wrong, but no, I'm going to leave it off, dude. I'm not planning on going through anything too dirty, but I know if I try and get that in there, dude, it's trying to get that to line up and the shaft to line up and everything else to line up. I think I'm just going to get angry. Nice to see someone else struggle. Yeah. Maybe that's what the satisfaction is with you guys watching. Just seeing someone else struggle, you can just sit there and comfort with your cup of tea. I think I'm going to go with longer screw in there, actually. I mean, that's how much depth we got. Got that much depth, and that's how much screw. So yeah, we could actually go a bit longer. Let's go a bit longer. Right, so they were 16mm, and now I've got 18mm. So yeah, that's better, isn't it? Look. I'm just thinking if you crash, having longer screws is going to be more likely to hold it all together. Can we see Savage? Yes, dude, in a minute. I'll show you my Savage collection in a sec. Let me just get these screws in here and I will show you. Your videos are therapy, says Edward. Hey, nice one, dude. Gaul RC any good, says Sand Family. I've had Gaul motors. They're nowhere near as good as Castle and Hobby Wing, but they're cheap. So for cheap brushless kit system, perfect. $116 Summit or Sledge, someone says, slash. Well, I don't know. I mean, whichever one you like the look of. Barbie Gatti. No, it seems a waste of money. I can't afford one anyway. Even if I could afford one, I don't think I would. Laminator vid soon. Yes, I've got a couple of laminator videos I'm going to start working on soon. No problemo, George. Yes, a gasket, good idea. But if you don't know how to put it on, then don't bother. What about the 205 mile an hour video? Well, I've got to go 209 now, I think. But yeah, when we go to Rossa this year, I'll do that. Alright. Alright, you want to see the Savages? Savages, right, so this is a Savage XL video that was out earlier. Guys, that was so much fun. Like when the nitro engine's running perfectly, especially like a Savage, I was doing backflips with it. It was going fast, it was going through the gears. That is the most fun I've had in an RC car in such a long time. If nitro messes around, then it's going to be the opposite, you're going to hate it. But when nitro's running good, so much fun. Then here is another Savage XL that I just got from eBay. This is like one of the original ones. And it's not really been used much. It looks almost new underneath. Then this is my Savage Octane. And there's going to be a video on that in 2 or 3 days. Noah goes, is it more fun than a Raminator? Well, no. A Raminator's like the pinnacle, isn't it? But then it's different. You know, you can't really take that to a skate park and just sling it around like you can that. So, you know, that is the most intense fun. And over here we have my old school Savage. This one I've done loads of mods on. This one's an XL. I've done a bulletproof transmission, big LRP engine, double shock conversion, some Integi, is it Integi, whatever you called, rear hubs to get rid of those little tie link things, RPM arms, bulletproof diffs, Anza, is it Ansa or Anza, whatever they're called, hinge pin blocks. It's got a racing pipe on there, heavy duty engine plate. That's my baby, this one. I had this way before I started my YouTube channel, actually. And then here we've got a Savage X, which is the new version. And there's going to be a video on this one. I've got over here. Look, I've got an El Camino body. So I've got to get this painted up. And also I've got to take apart the transmission. Because like on the bigger one, it doesn't shift gear. It's stuck in second. So I really am a Savage fanboy. I love them. I love them. Love my Savages. Even though they do have problems, but once all those silly little niggles are sorted out, it's such a cool RC. Right. Next up, get this shock tower back on, I think. If you could only get XRT or X-Max, definitely X-Max. If I could only have one RC car, it would be the X-Max. I mean, the Raminator is more intense fun, but it's not an RC that you'd use every day. You know, if your mate goes, oh, do you want to come out for a quick bash? You just pick up the X-Max and go. The Raminator is more like a special occasion basher. You should do world's fastest Raminator. No. Nah, I mean, a monster truck to me, it's not really meant to be about speed. I mean, sometimes people say in the comments, oh, Raminator, all that money and it's slow. And it's like, well, dude, it's a monster truck, it's not a Formula 1 car. But, you know, it's a hobby, so whatever brings the biggest smile to your face, go ahead and do it. But you know, never say never. Maybe I'll do it one day. Is Revo 2.0 any good? Yes, alright. But I'd rather take the Sledge or the Creighton. Right, so we're going to leave these semi-loose for now. And then next, I think we've got to get the wing back on. Is that one moving? Yep, lovely. Hang on, sway bar on first. Do you know what? I was complaining about this, but it actually went quite good. I'm chatting with you guys, and you guys are just keeping me company. So I appreciate you all. Every 523 of you guys sat here watching this man-child trying to fix his toys. I appreciate all of you. This is fiddly. Maybe I should have put these back on before I put the chassis back on. No, it's going to be fiddly now. No, don't be too fiddly, please. No, be fiddly. Don't be fiddly. Alright. Yes. Yes. Any UDR footage in the future? Yes, I'm sure there will be. Jason said nothing wrong with being a man-child. I absolutely agree. If you're having fun and you're not harming anybody else, there's no problem on that. If you're spending your own hard-earned money on your toys, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Anyone tries to tell you otherwise, do one. Fiddly. Fiddly. What is going on? I think I put this sway bar one upside down actually because these ball studs are not lining up. It doesn't matter, they do turn. Funny, sometimes you get a hater going like, look at him, fully grown adult playing with a toy car. So, well, yeah, I'm having fun, not harming anyone, so what's the problem? And he's sat in the pub spending all his money on alcohol. And also nothing wrong with that, if you're not harming anyone. Right, so now, wing back on, I think. So these are the wing screws that did hold it on, and these are like a bit bent, so I'm going to see if I've got new ones over here. Yes, we got new ones. Do you know what I might do? Oh, that's all right. I always like to put longer screws in when it goes into screws that can snap, because these wing bolts do sometimes snap off, and so do these bolts that hold the chassis brace on. So I always like to put on a screw that's a little bit longer. That way, when you break it off, you can just unwind it. Right, so that one there, and then talking to myself, these two screws back in there, and I've lost the nut. Brilliant. Oh, I haven't, it's there. Even more brilliant. What car are you working on? This is a Notorious now. How many of you guys, right, give me a high five in the comments if you've been here right from the start of the stream, if you've been through all of it. Give me a high five in the comments if you've been here right from the start. Worst RC you own? Well, worst RC car I've ever had was the EK4. The worst one that I own now, it's got to be the MT10. Which is funny. No, sorry, the MT8. The MT10 is one of my favourite. I'd say for someone first getting into the hobby, I'd say the MT10 is like the best RC to get into the hobby. So let me show you. So MT10, for a first RC car, I would definitely say this one here. It's stupidly fast and it's really reliable. The only upgrade I've done to this was a better servo and RPM arms. And it takes an extreme kicking. Stempy couldn't kill it. That's how strong that car is. If I gave it to Max, it probably lasts like 2 seconds. But then, yeah, so this I would say is one of the best RC cars, especially for beginner. The worst, the best one that I've got. But, oh, I'd say, I was going to say the Mammoth, but I haven't got it anymore. What is your favourite Savage? I'd probably say the XL Nitro. Are you buying Gravedigger Raminator? Yes, I did put my name down for it. I did email him, so hopefully they've remembered. I'll have to send an email over. I've got to order some bits from them anyway in a minute. Fit RPM arms to MTA. I don't think they make any. But it's not just the arms, it's all the hubs break, the pins break, it's just, the top turnbuckles break, it's just the whole thing. It's just so fragile. I mean, I just wouldn't waste your time on it to start with, personally. Also, don't waste your money on it at all. Oh, pardon me. Someone goes Viverton sled chassis. I've got M2C chassis on mine, dude. I don't know which one's better, but I prefer M2C personally. But I haven't tested them back to back, so I can't say for sure. But I prefer to look at the M2C stuff. You know, all the Viverton stuff's made in China, I believe. I might be wrong. Does anybody know? Where's Viverton made? Is it China? If you look at the M2C stuff, it's made in America. So I would say the chances of the M2C being good quality is probably going to be higher. Boom! Boom! Oh, look at that, guys! It's on! It is on and looking good. Right, get the wheels back on and I'll give you a close-up. That fitted on there perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And it's looking blingy as well at the same time. P. Rana asks, is any good? Says Dimitri, never heard of him, dude. How many tracks slashes do you have? I have 2. Right, boom. There we go. I'm not going to do the front one now. I will do it, but I'm going to do the front one for, I think, for video. I think we'll do that for video. Anyway, let's flip you around. There you go, look, all on there. Fitted on there absolutely perfectly. All the M2C stuff fitted perfectly on there with the Basher Queen bulkhead. And it's made in America as well, look. Look at that. Same as M2C. Brilliant. I think this is a custom RC upgrade. Titanium skid plate, so you're going to get sparkage. And then I've got some GPM stuff on there as well, look, I think. Well, GPM servo rack. Steering rack. Oh no, Trill. Sorry, that's Trill. Got a Trill steering rack. And Trill knuckles there. Trill makes some really nice stuff. I think it is Chinese, the Trill stuff. But the quality just looks so good. You've got the M2C front tower on there. And then we got a custom RC upgrade. A top chassis brace there. And then we got the M2C braces there. M2C chassis. And then I've got this. It probably needs gearing up a little bit. It seems not as fast as it could be. But we've got the new Hobby Wing brushless censored motor. And one of Raz's perfect pass servos. I think these are my favourite all-round servos. I mean, you could get this and put it in anything. You can put it into a racer, you can put it into that, into a speed running car, into a basher, into a crawler. They're waterproof, 56 kilos of torque. At the moment, they are my go-to servo. I mean, on something like this, it would be absolutely perfect in there. But on a cheap car and something that doesn't weigh that much, I'll probably do an EcoBoost just because they're a lot cheaper. But anyway, there you have it, people. So what are you lot doing for the rest of the day? Any of you lot going out bashing tomorrow? Look at that. Need some cutting going on there. Someone goes, Trill is high-end Banggood. No, I wouldn't say Banggood, dude. I'd say... I'll tell you what, they're the only company I've seen that come with like German-made bearings, like the really high-quality ones. All the other stuff from other brands is normally Chinese bearings. So the quality of the Trill stuff, I can't fault it. It looks really good. Hardcore's watching Callum play football. They're now RCing. Whee! Kevin Stempy make good RC videos, boat videos. Yeah, we got to get Max out as well on a boat. I think that'd be funny. Raz servos only not for Aminator. No. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, the Raz servos not for fifth scales. So I think X-Max and XRT will probably be about the biggest that you're going to use one of Raz's servos for, I would say. Mo is bashing tomorrow morning. Chuk, sorry, butchered your name, is delivering pizzas. Johnny says greetings from Finland. Hello, dude. Make burnout car 8S. Oh, gold. That's already mad on 6S. Diff fluid change on the Creighton 8S. Oh, yeah, I don't envy you there. Have you got any Amazon RC cars? Yes, I've got a toy grade, and we're going to do a bit of fun with that one at some point. I forgot about that one. I don't know where it is, actually. I've got to dig it out. But yeah, I got a toy grade from Amazon. The biggest one I could find that isn't even that big. Noah goes, what are you doing this evening? Have a little tidy up in here. Go home, have some food. Might do a bit of editing. What are your cats' names? One of them is Pugnob and the other one is Weasel. Kevin's so wholesome when he's not shouting. you gotta spice up the videos a bit, dude. Got to put a bit of energy in there. When I was talking a lot quieter, I wasn't getting the views, and I started shouting, and the views just go up. So you know that's what the people want. That's what the people get. Yes! Yes! Did you see the Primal Gravedigger yet? Not in real life, dude. Mum says, I love your cats. They are cool. Thanks, dude. Enthusiasm, bro. That's it, dude. That's it. Ray, Luke has been here from the start of the live stream, waiting for it to go live. Respect, dude. High five. Armour Typhon 3S any good? I've not had one, dude, but probably. I'm a fan of the Armour 3S cars. I do like them. Armour 6S cars are amazing once they're modified for extreme bashing. For normal bashing, they're fine. Extreme bashing, you're going to need a lot of mods. Now, to me, the best RC car for hard bashing that doesn't need too many mods, I would say, is the X-Max. Would you sell your monster truck for $450,000? Yeah, because I can build nearly 2 then. When is the XRT upgrade video? I'm waiting on an M2C care package. Then I'm going to work on it, then the video will be out. Do you think Tom Ment's Maximum Destruction looks better than Creighton? Well, to me, any monster truck looks better than not a monster truck. So yeah, definitely. I like it when you say dude. Dude. Cheers, dude. Yeah. We got Slash video coming, dude. Don't worry. When is your RC race with Tom Lee? Probably it's in a few weeks' time. I'm not going to give an exact date because I don't want everyone coming down and flooding the place where we're doing it. So it's going to be in the next few weeks, though. Next felony video. Well, felony is now that orange, yellow Lambo up there. So I think next video, that's going to be a big burnout. We're going to make a 2-wheel drive and smoke up some tyres. What's next for the sausage? Says Carl. Next for the sausage is going to be long jump. Do you still have an eBay YouTube channel? I've got a business YouTube channel. I haven't done anything on there for a while, though. What do you think about Rich Duper Bash? Yeah, really nice dude. Never met him in person, but online seems like a really nice dude. I've chatted to him online a few times, and his bashing's like on another level. When's MP10 racing? It was going to be last year, but now I'm going to wait for the summer. But they're ready to go. Look, I've got that MP10 there. This is a limited edition one, so that one's ready to go. You just got to run it in. And then here I've got a used MP10 that Mick put together for me. It's one of Mick's old cars. So that one's for practicing on and not for killing that one. I will use a limited edition, but that one's going to be the main go-to one, and that one will just be like use it a couple of times to get a couple of videos out of it. And then here's the MP10 Truggy. That one's also ready to go, but I just got to start it up for the first time. So this one was more of a budget-ish build. That one, that up there was all out. That's got like £200 servos in there, like $250 servos, like 2 of them. And like OS engine. This one here went a little bit cheaper. Raminator. I'm gonna get online now, and I'm gonna go to Primal, and I'm gonna order up all the bits that I need for it. Also, I've got to order some parts for the it's not there anymore. The XLT. I took it out for a durability test, and yeah, bent the chassis. So a video on that at some point too. Yeah, a lot of people say that body's weird on the Inferno Truggy. I quite like it though. Do you have a Lossy 5T? Yes, I've been working on that a bit earlier in this stream. Can you do the Notorious again? Yes. Yes, at some point. Will you get a 6S Centon? No plans yet. Do you have a drag slash? Yes, it's hanging up there, look, the green one. Why didn't you put perfect pass servos in the MP10? Well, the perfect pass servos are like a jack of all trades, master of none sort of thing. So, you know, you can different servos, like for example, the ones that I've got in Inferno, they're faster, not quite as much torque, but they're like double the price. So, you know, Razzie servos, I would say, are like the best sort of for everything. But, you know, when you're going to go specific, then maybe something else. So, you know, that's probably the best way that I can put it. Do you like the XLT? I like it, yes, but I prefer the X-Max. XRT, sorry, someone said. Oh, no, XLT, yeah. Someone says, are you getting a second XRT? No plans at the minute, dude. Do you like Top Gear? I did when Jeremy Clarkson was in it, but now that he's not in there anymore, I haven't watched it anymore. Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm hopefully going to get the Raminator part soon. I've got a whole list in there on my whiteboard of cars I've got to work on. So there's going to be more live streams coming up pretty soon. Marco Builders' Grand Tour. Yeah, I did start watching them, but then I got bored of them for some reason. But Clarkson's Farm, that's my favourite one at the minute, but I don't really watch TV. Right, alright guys, thank you all for putting up with me, wrenching on my junk. So I will see you guys very soon in another live stream. Laters guys, bye!